Welcome to the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show, of course, presented by the great folks at Central Ozarks Medical Center, where your health is their mission. Also brought to you by Price & Randall, Injury Attorneys, Lake Expo Real Estate, lakeexpo.com, MoDOT, Save Mo Lives, Slumberland Furniture, Slumberland at the Lake, and New Spring Wellness Center. We've got the head coaches from Climax Springs with us here today. The Cougars of Climax Springs, James Butterfield, men's coach, and Craig Perrick, coach of the ladies over there at Climax Springs. First of all, Coach Perrick, I was going through looking for pictures, and I came across a couple of really special ones from last year. Your Final Four team from the early 2000s was in Columbia at the state tournament to celebrate, what, the 25th anniversary of that?
Yeah, 25th anniversary, a recognition of our run through the state tournament, and we lost in the state championship game in 2000, so in a close game, against Glasgow. So.
Yeah, and you're already in the Hall of Fame, right? So he's a Hall of Famer, inducted in 2017, and also last year you got your 500th career win.
Well, it's just, that means I've had a lot of players put a lot of work and effort into it over the years. So I've had a lot of great players, and so I was fortunate enough. I told somebody it's kind of unique because, you figure out of those 500 wins, I've never made a free throw, never made a basket, never got a steal, never did any of those things in all those years, and then I get recognition for it. So that is one thing that's kind of unique about it, I would say. So.
Yeah, absolutely. It is funny how that works, but then they can't make free throws or make layups or three-pointers if they don't have a decent coach either. So it works both ways.
Yeah, I don't know about that,
modest.
But like I said, I've had the best. I really had, and this guy's one of them. So that's.
So you guys go back a ways, huh?
All the way back. I never had another coach besides Coach Perrick. So.
Really?
Nope.
Wow.
Had me all the way through.
So he's your mentor from beginning even up till now, probably.
Even up till now.
Well, he's got a little smarter on some things. He's going, man, that didn't work out very well. I think I'll do something else. But he's done a great job.
Yes, he has. And Lake TV got to do a couple of your games last year against Max Creek at your gym there in Climax. And I got a kick out of your styles, because you're still yelling and screaming and hollering and stomping, and you're pretty cool and calm and collected over there.
It's easier to be cool and calm and collected when you're ahead. I can tell you that.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you guys had such a great history together.
Yeah. Coach had me junior high school, all the way through.
Wow.
And then, 6 or 8 years ago now, he came back and he assisted me, and then now he's took back over. So
yeah,
it's been a good run.
It sure has. So the boys last year, 13-12, a 5-game improvement from the year before. Start the season 2-0 with wins over Tuscumbia and Cleveland. So off to a good start.
Wheatland, we beat Wheatland. We beat Wheatland the other night. There was a Final Four team from the year before. We're off to a pretty good start. See if we can build on it.
Heck yeah, that's fantastic. I forgot they were a Final Four team.
Yeah, they took third last year.
Yeah, wow. And the girls, 11-14, and that was a 3-game improvement last year over the year before. Won 3 of 5 at the end of the season. So you were coming on strong. Your girls were starting to get it toward the end of last year.
Getting a little better, and finished out, I thought, playing real well in the districts and finished out. But then a lot of that was due to, a senior last year that was a nice player, and his daughter Daphne, which was a really good player for us.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one thing that I noticed too when I was doing your games. There's some good raw talent there at Climax Springs, so that's pretty exciting. So we're talking with the head coaches at Climax Springs, the Cougars, James Butterfield, Craig Perrick. We'll come back, have more with them when we come back on the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show.
What? Like and follow.
Phones are very distracting. Which is why Missouri now has a law against holding a phone while driving.
Dude, what are you doing? You can't hold your phone while driving.
Yeah, it's illegal.
Buckle up.
At COMC, your health is our mission. Central Ozarks Medical Center offers pediatrics at 2 lake locations and 3 OBGYNs at the Osage Beach Clinic, offering same-day appointments. At COMC, our doors are open to everyone, whether you live at the lake or just here visiting. COMC for the best medical, dental, and behavioral health care. Get more info on how COMC can help you at centralozarks.org. COMC, where your health is our mission.
Cyber Week at Slumberland is here. Up to 60% off list. Incredible deals like an Ashley Midnight Madness sectional for $8.49. Plus a best-selling Lazy Boy recliner for just $3.99. Or an Ashley Chime Peak mattress for just $197. Deals so big, prices so low, all week long. Plus, no interest till 2029 on qualifying purchases. Get these deals while they last. It's Cyber Week, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Heck yeah.
Welcome back to the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show. Having fun talking some hoops with our friends from Climax Springs, Coach Butterfield, Coach Perrick. So, Coach Butterfield, you're coming off a pretty good season last year, off to a great start this year. Who do you have back this year from last season?
Returned 4 starters. Tyrus Butterfield, which is my son. He's a junior. I've got Tanner Williams is a junior. There are 2 leading scorers returned. Cody Blanche is our point guard. He's a senior, can do whatever you need him to do, good player. And then Ty Flowers is the other returning starter. He's our center.
Nice. Okay. How about the girls? You guys turned it around, started winning more games last year. Who do you have coming back this year?
So I have 3 starters coming back from last year. I have a senior guard, Maddie Arnett, and I have Danae Blanche, who's a junior, is returning for me, and then I have Abby Morgan, that was a freshman, started for me last year, and so those 3 are back, and then we've been fortunate to, have a pretty good player that moved in, and so Josie Danforth, and she's, we've been fortunate that gave us a lot more size, and she's sophomore also. So
that's nice. And in those smaller schools, it's always good when you can find a little size.
That's right.
Which kind of surprised me because you have it on the boys' team. You've got some good, lengthy, stringy guys.
We're about as big as we've been in years. I have a freshman that also plays varsity, so he's another center. He's about 6'2", 6'3", so I have about 5 kids that are above 6 foot, and 1A. That's pretty good.
That's really good.
Yeah,
absolutely. I think is this your second or third full year back at Climax Springs?
this is my second year.
Are you pleased with where the girls program is under your tutelage the last couple years?
Oh, probably not. But then you'd like to be. I've been fortunate to really have great teams in the past, and so and that's for us this year. We know that we've got a lot of work to do, but then our games have been super competitive so far, so that's a start, and then we've done a great job so far, maybe of rebounding, but then we've just got to get to where we handle the ball better right now. So.
Yeah, it's the basics sometimes that
Sure.
make all the difference. Do you like to play fast, slow? What do you want to do this year?
Well, I always say the same thing. I like us to be optimistically fast. We're looking for that opportunity, not optimistically. We're looking for an opportunity to go fast, but we don't rush. So, I don't believe in just running up and down the floor just to show everybody we can.
Right.
Too many turnovers, bad shots. So we'll go fast if you let us go fast, but otherwise I want to be able to run our stuff. We shoot it pretty well, so if we run our stuff, we can hit shots.
Right.
So that's kind of my philosophy on it.
It's good to be able to do both.
Yeah, and the other night we really did both well. We shot the ball really well early, got out and ran a little bit, and then in the fourth quarter we were able to slow it down, took some time off the clock, got good shots and hit them. And kind of stretched it out on them a little bit. So
Right.
And that's the first time with this group we've been able to kind of shift gears. They're a little older now.
Yeah.
We were talking about that on the way over here.
Yeah.
It's a big bonus for you when you can kind of say, hey, now we're going to do something different,
Yeah.
and they can do it.
Yeah, because of the maturity, that extra time.
Yeah.
How about the ladies? What kind of style do you like to play?
Well, I'm kind of similar. I like to get up and down the floor more, but then, we know that as the season goes along that, a lot of our strength will be in our post. And so, you know, as if you're going to, you know, get the ball inside and you're trying to work to get the specific shot, well, it has tendency to slow you down some. But we'd like to go up and down a little bit more. But then so far we've been okay with that.
Yeah, got to play to your strengths, and that changes from year to year. Talking some high school hoops with the head coaches at Climax Springs, and we'll continue the conversation when we come back on the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show.
Lake life starts here. At Lake Expo Real Estate, we know that buying or selling a lakefront property is more than just a transaction. It's the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter that we strive to make easy, from listing to closing. In a competitive market, we showcase your property to the masses online with LakeExpo.com, returning unmatched visibility. And if you're ready to buy that lake house, our team lives and breathes the lake lifestyle, so we know what this chapter is all about. At Lake Expo Real Estate, we believe in community, cherishing those lasting memories, and helping make your lake dream a reality. Check us out online to find lake properties. No logins, no distractions, just pure, unfiltered lake views and options. Lake Expo Real Estate, where we are ready to be a part of your next chapter.
For our Lake area teams, they've got their eye on the prize this season with big aspirations.
And basketball can be similar to driving, where sometimes it can be a matter of focus and attention.
Distracted driving led to over 25 fatal crashes on Missouri roadways in 2024 alone.
So be a part of the solution and not another statistic.
Always remember to buckle up and put your phones down. This reminder to drive safe, boat safe, brought to you by Price & Randall, injury attorneys.
Welcome back to the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show. Our friends from Climax Springs, Coach James Butterfield and Craig Perrick, boys and girls coaches of the Cougars. You guys don't play football at Climax Springs.
No.
I mean, basketball is a big deal there, and the kids seem to jump on board with that at Climax.
Yeah, I'm certainly happy we don't. I have
football,
about 6 or 7 good athletes every year, and I'd hate to lose one. But basketball is everything there. Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah. What does it take to be a good high school basketball player?
Well, it really takes, you know, for us, we figure it takes, you know, first the want to. Hey, you have to have desire to be pretty good, and like I said, I've made a whole career out of people that put in a great deal of time. I mean, they live it year round and put time in practicing and stuff and trying to get better and you know let's face it, to be good you have to be dedicated to it, and that's something that not even
as
not,
in anything.
It's a simple
not
answer,
all
but
kids do.
It's the answer.
So,
yeah, absolutely.
you know, they're gonna have to, you know, they're gonna, most times they have to sacrifice. There's occasionally that kid that shows up that just has unbelievable athletic ability, but then most of us don't ever have to worry about that.
Yeah, well, we don't have that luxury. How did you fall in love with basketball? I mean, it's funny with you, he had a lot to do with that.
I have a competitive drive in me, and at Climax, that's what you do, and that's where I went to school. So,
and he was your coach.
He was my coach, and nobody loves it more than he does.
Yeah.
He lives in a shrine. His house is from top to bottom basketball. So you just kind of learn that love from him, and then whatever we're playing, I want to be good at it. So. Yeah. You know, that was how I fell in love with it.
How'd you fall in love with it, Coach?
Well, in our family, my uncle, you know, has almost 1,000 wins. So then, you know, Tom Perrick, and one of the things that kind of came about is there's only 2 things that we knew that there was out there, and that's farming and basketball. So, you know, that's what we did, you know. And so I've always told the kids, you know, a bad day at practice is better than a good day milking cows any day. So that's kind of what it kind of came down to.
I wouldn't know, but I can imagine. Yeah, it's funny how those things go together. So many farm kids turned out to be great basketball players.
They can play. That's right.
For whatever reason that is probably
they know how to work.
That's part of it. Yeah, and shooting in the driveway, over the power line, so you had to get extra arch on it, or you know, whatever.
Well, in our case, it was out by the barn lot. So, if you missed bad, then it was really a mess for you, too. So that
Our
was,
goal was on my grandpa nailed it on the back of the well house. It was about 9 feet tall, and that's where me and my cousin would play all summer long. That's just what we did.
It's funny, the love for basketball and how it starts for everybody. And once it's in your system, you can't get rid of it. It's kind of there. So we're into the holiday season, Christmas season here. Do you have a favorite Christmas song that's out there playing? Does one jump to mind for you?
I like them all, but I'll take Frosty if I got to vote.
Frosty the Snowman? Really? Okay. That's not a bad one, by the way. Hey, what did he do when he put the hat on?
he began to dance and jump
around.
around.
That's right.
That's right. Around, so. For me, I don't know that there is one. I know one that after coming in today, obviously, Bing Crosby's White Christmas is not my favorite today. Been on the road for about 2 hours.
Trying to get through the snowstorm.
So
absolutely. And White Christmas was like the #1 selling song in the world for many years, I guess, because they just kept bringing it out every Christmas.
Sure.
So, but I hear you're big Mariah Carey fans, right? So
I've heard that song about 100 times already, and we're just getting into December.
Yeah. Good luck with all that. All right, well, good luck this season, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for what you do and for how you affect so many kids. It is greatly appreciated.
Appreciate you having us.
Coach Butterfield, Coach Perrick, Hall of Famer, by the way, over 500 wins for his career. Not many people can say that.
He'll get to 7. You just wait and see.
It's coming.
I don't know about that.
Thank you for joining us for the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show.